Hey everyone, here's my experience dissecting an Aurora 9 by Hitec. What the issue I had today was as I was trying to loosen up the sticks on the radio. Well, it's upside down right now, but on the other side, on the cyclic and also on the throttle side. As I'm into helicopters, I do not like flying the ratchets on the throttle, as it clicks every time you throttle up and down. So I'd like for it to flow smooth, but with a little bit of tension. There's really good informative video clips I did come across online, especially by Finless Bob and a few others. So I ended up overly loosening one of the screws inside of here, which I'll show you what I did, and the screw fell off and I heard it dangling inside the radio. So I did freak out, but decided to call Hitec Sean Spiker. Again, special thanks to him, because he ended up explaining and walking me through this whole process. So I'd like again to share this information with people out there who would want this or run into the same issue. First things first, what I did was went ahead and took the spectrum module from the back. It's basically this, as you can see, there's the pins over here. You know, here's the back of it. Go on so. Okay, so first things first, I ended up squeezing these and taking it out. Then I noticed the antenna, actually ended up taking the entire antenna apart. And later on found out that you don't have to do that. See, I should have called Hitec. So, and I'll show you guys how my buddy Sean told me, advised me how to take this. This antenna is basically two parts, and this top part will come off. And it's really neat how it's pressed on, but here it's threaded on. There's a screw inside. Let me go ahead and open up the radio now. So anyway, what I did was I ended up spinning the antenna around and around with the spectrum module until it, you know, came out itself. Now here's the radio. I'm going to go ahead and take out the back plate of it. Oh, also another thing I wanted to mention was these pads here. As you can see, they're just pressed on like that. You can simply yank them out, they'll come off. This one was a little bit hard to come out, and I noticed why. So there's some extra plastic, as you can see here, as it's a brand new radio. You know, that kind of hindered me from pulling it out. A little bit of resistance, but you know what, it's no big deal. It's a learning curve for me as well. So okay, first things first, took it off, and here's the radio. I'm going to go ahead and not put any pressure on those wires, and I don't want them to break off or anything. So what I'm going to do is grab my scrubs here, put that so that I can support it from putting any pressure on these wires, because I don't want that to happen. As I was talking earlier on about the antenna over here, the bottom part being threaded on, so as you can see, that's what it looks like. So let me grab the module real quick. So this gets threaded onto that. Okay, clockwise, if you thread it on, it'll go in. That's the bottom part. Now what my buddy Sean advised me to do was grab this antenna over here. I'm going to move these to the side. Grab this antenna as if you're breaking it. Now see, it'll twist and lock itself in two places over here. And what he said was not the top part, not the antenna, but right around here, the base of the antenna over here, and as if you're breaking it in half. Go ahead and then go ahead and break it basically. And I know it's scary. I mean, first time I heard that, I couldn't see myself doing it. So you go ahead and break it, pull it out. That's what it looks like. So yeah, it's fine. I mean, I haven't had an issue. Like, I've done it about 10 times to practice since it freaked me out the first time I did it. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Now the bottom where it threads on of the antenna, I noticed another cool thing. See, this swivels on the bottom. There's two Phillips screwdrivers. I don't know if screws, I meant to say. I don't know if you guys can see that. One over here, one on the bottom. Now I like the fact that it swivels, because if you don't know about this radio and you open up the radio back of the box without unscrewing this, it'll put some tension on it, maybe even snap off. The fact that it swivels, it'll give a little bit of movement as such. So anyway, that's just me. I left it the way it is. What else? So that's what the inside looks like of the Aurora 9, which is an awesome radio. I mean, already I've flown it about 3-4 times and I'm really loving it. It's really cool features on it too. Now, oh yes, another thing I noticed, the side right here, these little switchers, or this whole component comes off like that. And now I couldn't, you know, again, like I said, I'm not technically very savvy when it comes to radios, as it's not anywhere close to one of my specialties of what I do in life. So as I'm learning, I noticed there is a little piece over here that'll slip inside of the radio right over here. I mean, again, my camera is not top-notch quality, so I'd hate to. Let me try zooming and see if that helps. Nope, can't even zoom in. So yeah, that little box there, the cutout. So that will basically seat itself so that it doesn't dangle around the radio like such. You see. So yeah, that way it doesn't move around when you close the radio box. You know, it'll seat without a problem. Both sides actually do have that. Now the problem I had with my radio, now the main problem, the issue that actually caused me to even take this radio apart, it was this screw right here. See that? Now that's to mess with the tension from the stick centering. So as you fly, or you know, on your cyclic, you want your stick to go, as you go out, to come back to center. So you can play with, you know, these screws. I mean, again, I don't want to explain everything on this video clip on what screw does what, just because my orientation kind of sucks here. Yeah, so there's a 1.5 millimeter head over here, but this is a Phillips head. So yeah, this screw came off and it was dangling inside. So pretty simple once you play around with it. But again, I thought this I hope this will help somebody who's you know, facing this kind of issue and is freaked out, don't want to take the radio apart because something will break or something, any other concern. So again, I hope this video helps, and we'll see you soon.